the Ichimoku weekend video. My name is Chris, and today is February 7th, 2014. Alright, first pair I have up is EURUSD, but first I want to talk about some of the trades that we had. We were able to profit on Kiwi dollar and a few other pairs, such as the Euro Pound. So we really had a good trading week. Really looking forward to next week as we look to continue racking in some profits. Alright, now this is my outlook for next week. We have Euro dollar and basically a situation where I'm looking for a breakout. So if that breakout comes towards the top side, my targets will be around 1.3840. So I definitely have Euro dollar on my sights for a breakout towards the upside. And even if price falls, breaks below the cloud and breaks below this trend line, 35.50ish, we'll be looking to short Euro dollar around there and look for 1.32 targets. So definitely, in my opinion, a lot of downside compared to upside if Euro breaks below support. If it breaks above resistance, then we could look towards, like I said, 1.38, 40ish about for targets. Now, let me take a look at dollar Swiss. Similar situation. If price breaks to the downside with dollar Swiss off of this trend line, off of the 4-hour time frame, then we could look for one target would be a double bottom at 88. Alright, that's one possible target. That's if we get a bearish break. And if we get that bearish break, then that means that Euro dollar should break above its trend line. However, if we get a bullish break with dollar Swiss, then we could look for possible targets around 91 for this double top. That's actually 91.50. If price breaks above the trend line around 90.30. So definitely we have a few good plays in the market, in my opinion. Dollar Swiss and Euro dollar should be two pairs that are on your radar. Let's take a look at pound dollar. Pound dollar, really don't have no bearish setup for it. However, if it does break above, and I will look at a larger time frame. Maybe I'll look at a daily setup. So pretty much with pound dollar, I drew this trend line towards the upside. And I want to see if I can get it on a 4-hour time frame. Oh, I could. Alright, so we have basically a retest situation around 64.30. I'm going to actually delete this. I'm not a big fan of that trend line anymore. What I am looking for is to see if price could break above this trend line resistance. However, not a fan of pound dollar. Really just like Euro and dollar Swiss at the moment. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar. I believe we have a trade set up with Aussie. And we do not. Alright, we do know that it's trending towards the upside. It is bullish. However, for possible entry points, we do have a trend line resistance level. Actually, we do. And I do like this trend line resistance because the price breaks 0.90, then we could look for price to continue to climb. And that's what Aussie. And that's really off of the daily setup. So let's keep that in mind. Alright, price breaks 0.90 on the daily. And even on the 4-hour, we could look for possible longs on that pair. After we take a look at Kiwi dollar, we're going to take a look at a few CAD pairs that I feel like are close to trading. Really don't have no technical setup for Kiwi dollar or for the Ichimoku perspective. Alright, we do have this trend line resistance right here. So we'll be taking a look at that. And a larger one over here. So not a big fan of Kiwi dollar. So just Euro dollar and dollar Swiss right now, I feel like are the two main ones that I just went over that you should write down for possible entries next week. And also you can write down Aussie dollar if it breaks above 0.9. Let's also take a look at, what was it, Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD basically missed out on a retest. Alright. Take a look at Kiwi CAD. No real trace out of 4 Kiwi CAD. It is bullish, however. We do not have a definite trade setup for it. Let's take a look at EuroCAD. I feel like we have something for EuroCAD. Yes, we do. So with EuroCAD, let's look for a break below, in my opinion, 1.4915 for a possible short. As you can tell, I mean, price bounced over it a few times. All right. Or we could also look for a break above this trend line resistance. So we have two ways to basically play EuroCAD: a break above 1.5080, or whenever price breaks, it could also be around 1.5040, depending on where price action is at the moment. Or we could look and wait for a break below this support, like I just mentioned. So definitely EuroCAD should be in your radar for trading next week. Let's also take a look at Pound CAD. Same thing with Pound CAD. Alright, I definitely like how it's shaping up for a breakout. Preferably, I would like to see a breakout towards the downside, because this kind of give me the connotation that is a bearish, not a flag but a triangle, and we should see a continuation of the original trend. Same thing with EuroCAD, but I'm going to play the breakout in itself. So if it breaks out towards the top side, I will look to go long. If it breaks out towards the bottom side, which I prefer, I'll look to go short. But Pound CAD and EuroCAD should definitely be on your radar. Don't have anything for CAD Swiss. I don't believe we do. Or we do have a play out. A lot of bounce off of support and resistance with some of these CAD crosses. Alright, so with CAD Swiss, we have trendline support and horizontal resistance. And we can use this as a breakout play as well. So CAD Swiss, EuroCAD, and Pound CAD all should be on your radar for breakout plays, along with Euro dollar and dollar Swiss. I think only one yen pair I do like, and that's a Euro yen. And I'm just waiting for a break above. Once I get that break above Euro yen, wherever it breaks above, where you could draw your trend line from the high on a 4-hour time frame, it begins at 145.67. Draw it all the way to the downside. Once it breaks above, anywhere from 140 all the way down to 139.60, depending on where price action is and the time, I will look to go long. Alright, so that basically concludes my video. I'm going to mention one more time the pairs that you should have on radar. We have breakout plays with EuroCAD, Pound CAD, and CAD Swiss. We have trend line resistance with Euro yen, looking for a break above the cloud and trend line. We also have plays on Euro dollar. We're also looking for a breakout on that, and dollar Swiss. Alright, I do thank you for joining me and watching this video. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend, and as always, good luck trading, everybody.